Sai Ram children, we were revising lesson number 6, Animal Life. So this is revision part 3. In the previous session, we discussed about various methods of breathing. Now we have discussed that animals breathe in different way. They have different breathing organs. Like human beings, mammals, birds and reptiles breathe through their lungs, and earthworm breathes with its moist skin. Now let us revise some more topics from this lesson, and then we will solve the questions based on what we are going to discuss. So today we are going to study or discuss about different methods of moving or movement. You know that animals move from one place to another in search of food, shelter, to protect themselves from enemies, rain, etc. Now there are different ways in the way in which they move. For example, animals that move on land, animals fly, few animals swim. So, let us discuss in detail about the movement of animals. Now, children, you know that few animals have 4 legs. So, the 4 legs are known as limbs. The front 2 legs are known as forelimbs, whereas the legs behind are known as hind limbs. Now few animals like cheetah, horse, gazelle have strong legs, and they use their strong legs to run very fast. Now animals like rabbit have their hind limbs which are stronger and longer. That's why instead of walking, they hop. Can you see in the picture? Now the next picture is of crocodile. Crocodile is a reptile, and like crocodile, other reptiles like lizard, etc., they have 4 small legs, and they use these legs to crawl on land. In the next picture, can you see there is a earthworm and a snake. They do not have any legs. Now how does the snake move? The snake moves by curving and straightening its body, whereas a worm moves by shortening and elongating its body to move on land. Now, animals that swim. Do you know that the animals who live inside the water, they swim? But do they all have same organs for swimming? No. So let us see in detail what are the different organs present in the aquatic animals which help them to move inside the water. Now you know that fishes swim. So how does a fish swim? It swims by moving their body and tail side by side. Fishes have 3 types of fins. They use their fins to stop, to balance and to change direction. Now some fishes also use their fins as oars to push the water to move forward. Now, have you seen a frog swimming? How does it swim? A frog swims by kicking the water with their webbed hind leg. Do you know that the frog has a webbed feet? So, with its webbed hind leg means those which are behind, it kicks the water with their webbed hind leg. So, now there is an insect called water boatman. It uses its legs as oars to swim in water. Prawns and tadpoles swim with their legs. Turtles use their flippers for swimming. Now, children, have you seen penguins? They have wings, but they cannot fly. So, what do they do with their wings? They use their wings as flippers for swimming. So, now there are animals who fly. They are called as birds. You know that the birds fly in the air. Can you tell me, how can a bird fly? Can we fly in the air if we have wings or if we attach wings to our body? No. Can you tell me why? Because our body is heavy. So we cannot fly with this heavy body. In the same way, all the birds cannot fly, especially the birds with heavier bodies and poorly developed wings like ostrich, emu, cassowary, etc. They are flightless birds. They cannot fly. So, do you know the birds who fly use their wings? And what are their wings? The wings are their forelimbs. They also have light bodies which help them to fly in the air. So, how can they fly? They fly with the help of their light bodies and the wings. Now, few insects also fly. So, how can the insects fly? You must have seen insects in the house flying. Which are they? Yes, you guessed that right. They are mosquitoes, houseflies, some bees, even butterflies. So, these insects can fly because they have light and small bodies and light wings. So, let us see the questions based on what we have discussed. So, the first one is choose the correct option. So, your arms and legs, you use your arm and legs to move through the water while swimming. Which of these organs are like your limbs? A fish's gills, a butterfly's spiracles, a bee's antennae, a turtle's flipper. So the answer is a turtle's flippers. What do birds use to walk and perch on trees? Wings, forelimbs, hind limbs, or fins? The answer is hind limbs. Now, what do penguins use to swim? Penguins use their flippers to swim. How do fishes use their fins? To balance, to change direction, to stop, or all of this? So the correct answer is D, all of this. Crocodiles, lizards, and tortoise do not have legs, have strong hind limbs, have 6 legs, use their short legs to crawl. So the answer is D. They use their 4 short legs to crawl. So let us see the next set of questions. So the front limbs are called as hind limbs. So is it true or false? That is false, because the front limbs are called as forelimbs. Birds use their forelimbs to fly. That is true, because their wings are their forelimbs. Snakes and worms move with their legs. That is false because they do not have legs. Snakes move by straightening and curving its body, whereas a worm moves by shortening and elongating its body. All the birds cannot fly. That's true because the birds like ostrich, emu, cassowary have heavy bodies, so they are flightless birds. They cannot fly. Insects can fly because they have very strong wings. That is false. They can fly because they have small and light bodies and light wings. Some fishes also use their fins as oars to push water to move forward. That's true. So children, let us see the next set of questions. Now, as you have already learned this lesson, studied this lesson, and this is a revision, so you be ready with your answers before I tell you the correct answer. So let us move on to the next set of questions. So, birds, like this is fill in the blanks. So the first one is birds like ostrich, emu cannot fly because of their heavy or light bodies. The answer is they cannot fly because of their heavy bodies. Penguins have wings that work like dash and are used for swimming. Penguins have wings that work like flippers and are used for swimming. The arrangement of dash and other fingers helps humans to lift, hold and grab things. The arrangement of, what is the answer? The answer is thumb. The arrangement of thumb and other fingers in humans help them to hold, grab and lift things. And can you tell me what are the hands of human beings? Are they forelimbs or hind limbs? You guessed that right. They are forelimbs. Now, the bodies of birds are dash and light. The answer is small. The bodies of birds are small and light. Fishes have 3 types of dash that help them in swimming. So, what is the answer? That's fins. Fishes have 3 types of fins that help them in swimming. So, let us see the next question. So, this is match the column. So, fish here on the left hand side, we have the name of the animal or organisms, and on the right hand side we have the name of the organs which help them to move. So let us go for it. The first one is fish. So how does a fish move? Fishes have fins. Frog. What does the frog use to move? Frog uses its webbed feet to move. Water boatman. How does the water boatman? It's a type of insect. So how does a water boatman move? answer is legs as oars. It uses its legs as oar to move in the water. Next is turtle. How does the turtle move? So, the turtle moves with the help of flippers. Cheetahs. How do cheetahs move? So the answer is strong legs. Last one is rabbit. How does a rabbit move? The answer is strong and longer hind limbs. So, in this way, children, we see that fishes have fins which help them to move inside the water. Fishes use their fins to stop, balance, and change direction. Some fishes also use their fins as oars to push the water to move forward. Next is frog. So, the frog uses its webbed feet to move inside the water. It uses its hind webbed leg to push the water and move in the water. Water boat man. The insect called water boat man uses the legs as oars to push the water to move forward. Next is turtle. How does the turtle move? The turtle and also the penguins use the flippers to move. Turtle use flippers and the penguins have wings which are used as flippers which help them to move or swim. Next is cheetah. We have discussed that the animals like cheetah, zebra, gazelle, they have very strong legs. So, these strong legs help them to run fast. We cannot run so fast because our legs are not so strong like these animals. Now, rabbit. Rabbit has stronger and longer hind limbs. Now, do you know the insect called grasshopper also hops like a rabbit because both rabbit, hare and grasshoppers have stronger and longer hind limbs which help them to hop. Now what about the insects? The insects have 6 legs. All the insects have 6 legs which help them to move. And we also discussed that some insects like houseflies, mosquitoes, butterflies have very small and light bodies. Also, they have light wings which help them to fly. And we also discussed about the birds, that the birds fly with the help of their wings, which are their 4 limbs. The birds have strong muscles attached to the wings and their bodies are very light, which help them to fly in the air. So children, today we discuss how different animals move on land, in water, and how the birds and few insects fly. So we are going to end this session here. Sai Ram children.